So this is a minor or a major scale. So the pattern is you have a whole step between these two, whole, half step between the third and fourth notes, whole, 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 half to the top. So whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. The way you know that it is a whole or a half step is if there's a black key in between. So the only two half steps you find on a piano with white keys are here and here. So everything else is a whole step. Whole, these are whole steps. And then a half step could also be, so it's a half step is this, or a half step could be, this is a half step, whereas this is a whole step. But from a white key, where you have just a half step to the next white key, that's a whole step. Half, whole. So a major key is whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. But a minor key is whole, half, and then whole. Wait, no, hold on. So here's a major chord. So you're gonna have whole, half, whole, 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 half. So this is a minor chord. Major, minor. And that's all you have to know for minor, basically. But you have to know how to find a relative minor, so I'll tell you what that is. So if you're in the key of C, this is what it sounds like. Notice how there were no black keys or anything, and it started on C and ended on C. So there are such things as relative minors, which is the same progression of no black keys at all, but you go down 3 half steps to the 6th note in the scale. So let's find the relative minor of C. This is 1 half step, 2 half steps, 3 half steps. So your relative minor is A. And that sounds like this. That's a relative minor. So make sure you know how to find that. For example, let's say we're in the key of D. That is a major chord. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. So in the key of, oh wait, that was wrong, hold on. Whole, whole, half, whole, whole, half, half, and then you're back at this, so. Wait, no, I was right, okay, don't listen to that. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. So here's your major chord. To make it minor, you just take the 3rd note and lower it. That's minor. Anyway, so you're in the key of D major, let's say. You have 2 sharps, C sharp and F sharp. So here you are. You want to find the relative minor? Go down 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3. Relative minor is B. So let's play it. Oops, that was wrong. That's your relative minor. Now, when doing relative minors, remember, there are 2 ways to do this. The best way to do it is if you count 3 half steps because you're always right. So you start the note you're on, 1 half step down, 2 half step down, 3 half step down. Or what you can do, just count 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But make sure they're half steps. So 1, 2, 3, you're in B. Here's another example. You're in the key of G sharp major. How do you find the relative minor? Go down 3. 1, 2, 3. F minor. What is it? Oh wait, I did that wrong, but whatever. That's the correct relative minor. So, the last thing you have to know is intervals. So, there are lots of intervals. Here we go. This is a half step. This is a minor second. This is a whole step. That's a major second. And I'll show you how to remember it in a second. This is a minor third. 1, 2, 3, because you have 3 half steps. Just like when you're doing a relative minor, you go down a minor third. So here's a minor third, 3 half steps. A major third is 4 half steps. A perfect fourth is 5 half steps. And the cool thing about perfect fourths are you don't have a major or minor, because in every key you do, it's always going to sound like that, perfect fourth. So if you're in the key of A major, perfect fourth. You're in the key of E major. It's always going to sound like this. So there's your 5 half steps. 6 half steps is going to be what is that? We'll come back to this one because I forgot what it's called. That's a perfect fifth. Same thing. Any key, gonna be the same. Perfect fourth, perfect fifth. Major sixth. No, minor sixth is right above your perfect fifth, a half step above your perfect fifth. Major sixth is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 half steps. Minor seventh is 1 more half step than that. Major seventh, and then octave. So that's all the stuff you need to know for the exam. This right here in between your perfect fourth and fifth is called a tritone, and that's all you need to know about that, but you don't need to use that for the exam. So that's your rundown of everything. The way you can remember the whole half step thing, major, minor intervals, is what I like to do. It's just number 1 through 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So these stand for number of half steps. So 1 half step equals minor second.